I, I pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging, but the way we pay our respects first and foremost is not with our words, but with our deeds. And I affirm to each and every one of you here tonight and the people across our state that I very much look forward to, for the first time in the history of our federation, having an initiated Aboriginal man leading our state's Aboriginal affairs movement, but also actively delivering on a state-based voice, treaty and truth for the Aboriginal people of our state. Only a few short moments ago, I received a telephone call from Stephen Marshall. And Stephen Marshall's call was utterly generous, it was gracious, and it was done with the class that we have become incredibly familiar with. Stephen Marshall has been the leader of the Liberal Party in South Australia for 9 years, including 4 years as Premier, and that is a very significant contribution to his party and to our state, and we very much thank him for it. I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the Liberal Party of Australia. The Liberal Party of Australia is an essential component of our federation. It's an essential component of our democratic process. And I take this opportunity, this is important, I take this opportunity to acknowledge that the Liberal Party are not our enemies. They may be our adversary, they may be our adversary, but they are not our enemies, and we thank them on what is a significant night for them too. There are a lot of MPs and candidates tonight who have not been successful at this election, and in our democracy, that is a particularly difficult price to pay. And I want to acknowledge all of the families of those MPs who have lost their positions tonight. Politics is a tough business. Politics is a tough business, and while we are right to be proud of our efforts tonight, we should acknowledge the hard work of others. But first and foremost, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the people of South Australia. It is not lost on me the significance of the privilege and the size of the responsibility that you invested in me, in my team, which means for all of my MPs tonight, particularly the newly minted ones, and I'm incredibly proud of each and every one of them. It means that we've got a big job to do. I think sometimes on election nights when governments change hands, that the successful party can confuse the elation of electoral success with an inflated sense of achievement. Naturally, people of South Australian Labor are right to feel satisfied tonight. But true satisfaction for us comes in realising our ambition, our ideal of delivering a fairer, better society and more opportunity for those who need it most.